Alright, hello. And so today's date is October 23rd. It is actually a surprising and kind of a bit of a monumental um, update. So the Rearmament update has been released early. Whole spiel. So I did a little peek in before I started, but my recommendation is once you update the game on Steam or wherever you're playing, most likely, well, I play on PC. um, I highly recommend as well. But I restarted, so launch the game, install the shaders, and then get off, and then relaunch the game, and it will load much faster. Back to the rearmament update. So I took a little peek. I didn't do anything yet, but I took a little peek. I'm actually surprised that they did release it a week early. So as you can see, Foster, I have him as a commando right now, but you can see perk select, skills, and cosmetics. So you can actually change your um, skills now, or your perk, as you guys can see. Each one having their own poses as well with their respective guns. I'm gonna change, I'm gonna change the specialist. So as you can see, here's everyone as a specialist here. So Foster got a new headgear. This is free. I didn't click it. The M60 joint service. This one's free for Foster. This was included with the update. He kind of looks kind of fat. And then Obi got a new headgear as well, which is the AR helmet bareheaded. So he does not have his hair anymore. There is a new player card, which is the evolution, which is evolution of a monster. So you could see original Flesh Pound from the original KF, and then it transitions to the current Flesh Pound, as you guys can see. So like the one on the far end is actually KF2's Flesh Pound. Pretty neat. I like it. Going to the store because they added some new things. So we have 3 new skins. We have an evil doll. We have the sewer driller bundle, the biological agent, which I knew it was for Nakata. So that's a cool outfit for him. And then we also have a gas bundle pack for Foster here. I believe Foster and Obi has a bundle similar to this, so they will be a rotation. I'm not going to be buying any of these because I'm saving up for Scully's cosmetics. So here's the old painless. I believe this is a reference to the original medic assault rifle because of the, I don't know why, but it's just this. I don't know about Ripley. This is just a, I don't know about this one. It's just blue, and you have the CTA. Don't know what that means. And then we have the Nightfall skin. At first, I thought, I was like, are they putting the pre-order skin into it? But this is just the Nightfall skin that has the Nightfall logo on it, and it's red. That's it. Evil doll from, you know, the Dollhouse horror. So that's pretty cool. Good reference. To the bread and butter. The bread and butter of this is that they changed a lot of things. So first off, they added a new mechanic that allows you to jump onto Zeds. You can actually rush your way through them, or you can sprint through them, not causing knockdown. But you can't do that when they are in mid-attack, so you can slide, sprint into them, whatever. They also nerfed the Zeds quite a bit, allowing you to dodge more easily and all that noise. And then there's a lot of performance updates. I kind of can't feel it right now because my computer's sitting at 81 degrees or 81% with CPU usage right now. Usually it's at around like 90. So that's not bad. Good performance as it is. So besides that, I will leave like a forum post about everything, or I'll leave a link to what really changed. I did do it up. Their weapon balancing has officially occurred. They did some tweaks to some weapons, but it's still the same as it was before. So if you want to hear my opinions about those, I'll link it in the description, as well as like the trailer. First things first, the reason why I'm going commando, because one, I've been waiting for this gun to come out. So we have the AK, and it is a tier 2. I am actually surprised, and I'm actually really happy that it's a tier 2 weapon, because now I can actually do what I wanted to do in terms of a challenge video that I plan on doing soon. But it's a tier 2 weapon. It does 90 damage. The ammo capacity is 560 with 30 in the mag. So the one thing that they did add to the AK, I'm going to call it the AK, I'm not going to call it the MKR350, is that it has a burst now. where is it? Oh, the multi-round burst fire mode, which is, I want to say it's new. And then we also have the green dot, which is right here, which is a hollow sight, which I'm probably going to run on it because it's a green dot and it looks like it's an actual hollow sight. So the one thing I was curious about, because the M14 and AK have the polymer tip mod, which is okay, so it's primary cut damage. So this one would be good for using for the ninja, because obviously if it has two different damage types, it will primarily do cut damage first, then ballistic, while the hollow point rounds was ballistic first, then cut. Okay, that makes sense. That's good. I mean, so yeah, that was with the AK. Going to the M14, it is a tier 2 weapon as well. I am actually surprised. I would have assumed they would have put it as a tier 3, but tier 2 was probably one of my guesses as well. With this one, obviously, first things first is the full auto receiver. Not bad. It also reduces recoil, which is a surprise. And then we also have the polymer tip as well as match grade. Oh, so match grade is sound wave damage. Okay, that's okay. I mean, secondary is not bad, I guess. And then we also have the suppressor. So the fast attach suppressor is this one. I mean that's fine. So we have the dual strike. Nothing to really talk about because they basically talked about it a lot. I was curious about the receiver though, or is it this one? Yeah, high velocity receiver. It increases penetration and reduce. Oh, okay, so it's more accurate with more penetration power. Okay, makes sense. And then we also have the quad barrel and the extended barrel. So yeah, so I'm gonna modify these a little bit with the new attachments, and then we'll go into a match. Okay, so we're back. So as you guys can see, I am playing Commando as Nakata. We're playing on hard today because obviously this is just, I just do want to make this a quick video. So the AK is 2,900, which basically takes up most of, takes up most of it. So basically it. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. So the reason why, like I said, the reason why I went with the Commando was because I'm more excited about this AK than anything else in this game right now. So I'm playing on hard for now because I just do want to have a feel of these guns, and I do want to be able to like switch between them. So I'm probably gonna do one round of each gun, and then afterwards I'm gonna be switching it up later on. So yeah, I mean, rearmament update, I definitely do feel like the performance is a bit better. So now my computer isn't, well, my CPU isn't really at 90 degrees, and right now, like, it does feel pretty smooth as it is. But I do like the sounds of the AK. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, ooh, you know, but at the moment, I mean, I do like the update so far is pretty nice. First impressions, all in all. But I'm not gonna be too stingy, but once I get more videos out about this update, we can go on from there. But it definitely does feel less framey for me because as you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but my I'm running on basically a 2017 build at the moment. Roughly a 2007 build. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So the what was it? The drone is the same, but my question is, am I able to switch perks midway? Is my question. What is he doing? Well, leave it to the Husk to do this, I guess. Dude, this sucks. They also did a lot of, you know, weapon balancing as well. But let's see some of these inspects with these. I mean, standard AK, the M14. So the M14 is 2,100. Oh wait, no, it's 2,100 because I have preferred customer. Okay. Well, it might be a bit cheap. It might be more expensive than this. So like, think of like 30% more So 230 damage from the M14 base, and then 700 damage base from the Doomstick. Doomstick is I'm gonna call it the Doomstick, I'm sorry. Is a lot cheaper than the Bonebreaker, which is a surprise. So let's run the M14 for now with the mods that I have on it. So here is the M14. I can't skip a wave. I can't, it won't let me skip. Oh, I have to hold it, okay. Aw, it's not instant anymore.
We've got this under
Okay.
control.
M14, here it is, in all its glory. Apparently they did say that they made... Okay, well, that was kind of satisfying, I guess. So...
Take this armor now.
Oh, I didn't check if I'm able to switch. I also put the full auto receiver on this, by the way, as a mod, but... Okay, it kind of reloads a bit slow. What is happening? I'm not getting the benefits from a sharpshooter. Wow, this is really slow reload. I don't know. I don't know if this might overshadow the Artemis or not. It seems more or less that it wants to. You want to be more precise with it rather than spamming it. It seems. I guess I was on full auto. I mean, not bad. It's a bit sluggish though. I will have to say it is sluggish for what it is, but it's not like terrible, so to say. But I do think having a sight on the M14 might be the go-to for this. But the only sights that it has is the ACOG sight, sniper scope, and that's about it. I mean, weapon sounds nice. Even with, I mean, I'm playing on hard, so I'm not gonna be like, ooh, this gun is amazing. I'm gonna definitely do a little, do a video on each weapon individually, so that it feels more appropriate to have in terms of gauging on how good the weapon is and all that. Because most of the time, I probably won't have like a full, I won't have it fully upgraded. I'm gonna keep calling it the Doomstick because it's literally just a Doomstick. Don't get upset with me. That is not what I meant to do, but okay. So here we are. Boomstick, or Dual Defender. Just, I don't know why they need to just call it the double barrel. So I put the mods on this is a receiver. I don't know, I forgot the name of the receiver. But basically the receiver increases penetration. That's basically it. And so, as well as you can see, I actually do have the quad barrel as well. And it's interesting that now the shotgun has its own... Oh, that was weird. Has its own individual reload. Sorry. Okay. You can also reload cancel this. That's interesting. I just want to... Where's the flush count at? That's it. Okay, that's really weird. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but whenever I do the quad shot, it's very delayed. Watch. You see that? The audio's off. I don't know if that's me or if that's just the audio itself. That's very weird. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's a double barrel shotgun. There we go. This also doesn't have any ammo mods, so it's just the double barrel and, or the quad barrel and the penetration, but that's it. It's weird. It's like, is it supposed to sound like that? I'm just wasting ammo at this point. Well, that took out. There you go. Okay. I do think it's weird, the fire rate. Here, look. So that's just me like kind of doing rhythmically, and I'm trying to spam it, but it seems like it's locked at a set fire rate. Okay, why was the wait? Okay, I was just curious about that because it sounded like it was really off-putting for me. I'm just like, that doesn't sound right. So we will go with that. So here is the AK again, but with its unique mods. I didn't put the polymer because the polymer mod because it just like I don't need it at the moment, but okay, so it does have unique animations as well. But I do want to try the... Okay, well, he was in the middle attack. Okay, well. But when it comes to the whole dashing and sliding into them, you can do it onto, like, basically every Zed except for the Flesh Pound and Streiks and bosses, obviously. So, like, yeah, see, there you go. You can nudge them out of the way, which is, you know, not bad. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's pretty unique as it by itself. But we will see how well this gun goes because it only has... I mean, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm playing Hell on Earth, but I'm not. I'm just playing on hard just to really get a gauge of how these weapons feel, and it, you know, I'm liking the AK more. I feel like that was the outlier from this update because
25% down.
Because of how it is. Not how it is. It was just like how they were advertising, like the M14's coming back. You're gonna get the classic double barrel back, but it's like AK. Who cares? It's just a commando weapon, you know. So still pretty interesting. I mean, I'm probably gonna be playing a lot more now because I just want to really get this gun ready for one of the challenges that I do plan on doing with this update, because that was the primary reason why I was waiting for such a long time to do this type of challenge in the future. But where's the Iraqi reload? They showed it in the trailer. Or is it... Oh wait, I think I just did it. I'm gonna grab the M14 with the AK soon, or after this wave. But we are about to... Okay, that's just the standard AK reload that every game basically has. That Streik does not have. Okay. Alright, let's check out these reloads real quick. This update is what it is. So here is... Okay, they do it. Okay. And then here's the half reload, or not the full reload. So you just do that, and then this is the dual reload, and then do it again. Okay, not bad. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm assuming the fire rate's just standard. That did not look right. I think with the M14, you have to seat it properly. Like, you don't shove it, I think. You kind of rock it in. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, because that's like... I play airsoft, so I have an M14 and you have to rock it in. So, standard reload. You guys saw that. We saw the full reload. So, on to the next. For the boss, I'm probably gonna have I'm gonna get the Doomstick, or the double barrel. I'm just gonna... You guys know exactly. If you play Killing Floor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna keep calling it the Doomstick because they keep saying like, oh yeah, you can put quad barrel on it. It's like the classic. The only thing I think it doesn't do is knock you back when you shoot it, which is kind of disappointing a bit. They also updated the FOV as well while aiming with sights, like red dot sights. You see more around you rather than having the sight all up in your face, basically. But we will see how well that goes. But I was also surprised that the update didn't do anything in terms of like perk skills adjustments or anything like that, which is a surprise since I guess they do feel like the perks are, you know, are basically standard, you know. but we'll see if they will do another update in adjusting perks as well. But hopefully now, with the Rearmament update out, they get to finally do more updates now and do more quality of life stuff as well. And honestly, I don't think there is anything else that they added besides increasing performance and all of that noise. So besides the weapon adjustment, weapon balance, the Vulcan nerf, the new weapons, perk decoupling, and then the new cosmetics as well, it does feel a bit better to play now because I'm not really running into that much issues now, and I'm pretty happy with it. So hopefully I might be able to get some games with a few friends to play KF again. But we'll see how it goes because, again, I'm still planning on upgrading my computer as well, so that I could finally get a bit better in terms of, not like, better in video quality when I do play the game. As, you know, I'm playing on the lowest setting, so I'm doing a poor man channel. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna be playing this more this weekend, so there's probably gonna be a lot more content coming out for it. But yeah, so we're now on the boss wave. I'm sorry that this video might be a bit long because I'm very excited the fact that they released the update a week early, and that's kind of crazy to me. Like early, because I was like, in my video I did say like it's kind of weird that they kind of forced it on you, or forced it saying like it's gonna be released on the Halloween, but here we are now officially in the Rearmament update. So hopefully they did say that the winter update is going to be more fixes and quality of life type of stuff as well. So my hope is that that is when we will get the Season 2 update. Because the Rearmament update isn't really, it's a new season, it's just the Operation Medic Bag. You can also reload cancel. Whoa! I did not know you could do that! Less damage though, but still, pretty cool. Definitely see more videos about the Rearmament update coming up soon in November primarily, because I already do have some things about the update as well. I will definitely do more like talks about the update, what I think the update, you know, after this update there should be a bit more of like a means of having better communication with the community rather than, you know, as some developers now have been doing, it's like little to no communication. Most of the time the radio is silent about everything, and it's just very like, what's the point, you know? Like, why are you telling this now and it's gonna be coming out within like 2 months, you know? So yeah, I mean, game itself, I feel like it is running a bit better. I mean, I'm running on City Streets, and usually City Streets is like not really my benchmark, but in terms of just, I just want to be able to do a quick match and, you know, try out the new guns as well. But yeah, you can reload cancel the double barrel, so you can just have 2 in a round. Pretty neat. That was a lot of damage. Excuse me? Hold on, wait. This is on hard, and I don't even have like modification like upgrades on it. Can I? Oh no, hit me. Okay. I want to do this. Let me do this. I wasn't even aiming. That's a problem. Jesus. That was the Rearmament update. I mean, the new weapons are fun. I like them. I mean, I'm probably going to be using the AK more than anything else at the moment. Run the classic Scar AK combo mostly. But very excited. Will it bring people back? Probably not. People will probably join back in the game. Some people, as what I was reading on the forums, were having some issues with some mechanics not working, like sprinting, it's crouching, it's like they have to spam buttons. But I'm kind of sad that they got rid of the instant vote for starting the next wave, because why do I need to hold it? That doesn't make any sense. That's like a downside for me, to be honest, since I play mainly solo anyways. But in terms of the weapons, I feel like the weapons all being tier 2s is a surprise. Oh no, this is a tier 1 weapon. Okay, well, the double barrel is a tier 1 weapon. Okay, my bad. Okay. So, and it feels more, it's slowly becoming more and more like Killing Floor, but with new mechanics. But obviously a lot of people have been saying there has been some issues with the game where it's like, oh, the slide mechanic ain't working, or this isn't working. So let's just say, in terms of the community coming back, players coming back, it's probably going to be a hit or miss still, because there's still going to be issues arising from the update as well. For me, as a person who's playing on the lowest settings, it's running a bit smoother, and it feels weird to me, if that makes sense. And so with the qualities that of life changes and the CPU and everything else that they did, it certainly is working, because I didn't really feel any frame drops at the moment, because I'm recording too, so like that takes a lot. So it certainly does feel the same, but expect a video of what expect a video of me talking about the rearmament update after having more time playing with it. So expect something like that in November. I'm uploading this on Friday, which is a surprise because I don't upload on Friday. But since the update did come out much earlier than expected, more uploads about the rearmament updates, about the weapons personally, how they're modded, how I'm modding them, and all of that noise. But other than that, I'm definitely going to try these weapons out on Hell on Earth as well. Like, most likely the AK is going to be the first one, but we'll see from there. But the perk decoupling, it's still pretty cool. I mean, interesting that they all have different poses, but I do feel like they should honestly have it with the perk icon above them instead in the menu, rather than just, oh yeah, here we go, like here's a different pose in the lobby screen. It feels like they are pulling ideas from KF2, where you're able to see your players in the lobby. But other than that, I mean, I do feel like the game certainly has better improvement, better optimization at the moment. But in terms of gameplay wise, yeah, I mean, they nerfed the Zeds a lot, allowing you to dodge more, and you could bash into them, you could knock them down. Totally fine by me. They're probably going to be using that system for the Berserker at some point, and so they're setting it up for that. But other than that, like I said, expect a full in-depth video about the update where I talk about it, and then from there, there's going to be a lot more videos focusing on the engineer, the sharpshooter, and the commando.